Without the moon, there was no moonlight, and the visibility was low on this night. There was a crow's nest on the ship, a small platform at a height, which could be called a lookout point. Someone is made to sit atop it so that they can keep watch on the track of the ship, to look out for traffic or obstructions. The person sitting here has to face very low temperatures. The cold winds were blowing at a very fast pace. Moreover, it was nighttime. The cold winds make the eyes tear up, which makes it difficult to see. At 11:39 p.m., a man named Frederick Fleet was atop the crow's nest. Suddenly, he saw before himself a huge iceberg. He rang the bell thrice quickly so that the people below could be alerted, then picked up the phone and called the officers on the bridge. He screams that there was an iceberg in front of them and that the ship should be steered immediately. First Officer William heard this message and signaled the engine room that the ship should be steered in the left direction. But unfortunately, it was too late. Just 1 minute later, at 11:40 p.m., the ship crashed into the iceberg. The Titanic was a new breed of luxury life. Titanic left port of Southampton, England. Among the passengers were many of the wealthy and influential. The band plays the gay tunes and American red time dancers. The time was 11:40. The iceberg grazed the right side of the ship. And all of a sudden, she lifted up quickly. This iceberg was not a small one. It was 400 feet in length, as big as a football field, and was so high that it was matching the crow's nest in height. Scientists estimate that the iceberg weighed as much 1.5 million tons. Titanic's front right side collided with the iceberg, specifically near the bow. Now, what is the bow? You can see in this picture that the part right at the front is the bow. The part above the bow is called the stern, and the protruded part below is called the keel. For around 10 seconds, the ship grazed against the iceberg, and a huge dent was formed. Due to this, small holes formed in the main body of the ship. You might wonder how that is possible. How can a piece of ice tear through metal? If you use the ice in your fridge, then yes, it won't cut through metal. But keep in mind the weight of a mountain of ice. It is true that even wood cannot cut through metal, but even then your metal car can crash into a tree and get deformed completely. Similarly, since the iceberg was so big and heavy, it caused massive damage to Titanic. A few seconds after collision, the ship's captain, Smith, and architect Thomas Andrews arrived at the site to see how much damage had the ship incurred due to the impact. When they saw, they realized that the ship would sink.